This is Old Mo in a parking lot of the Del Amo Mall in Torrance, California. It's a wonderful day today. Wear your mask. Looks like I just set off someone's idiot detector, but that's okay. My voice carries. Before you learn how to bind, it's probably a good idea if you learn how to throw the yo-yo down instead of just kind of like letting it drop. You have to put a little juice on it, you know. If you put a little juice on it, then you have more room to navigate. Do what you want to do. For example, you're riding a bicycle down the street. You decide you want to let go of the handlebars. But you can't let go of the handlebars until you have what's called trim speed. You establish a certain speed where the bike is just stable enough that you can let go of the handlebars. But you can do a little curb hopping on your skateboard. You can roll up if you're really good. You can hop up onto the curb, onto the sidewalk. But you really anticipate that you're going to do a little curb hopping, so you get a little motion going, right? A little bit of power stroke. And then when you get to the sidewalk, then you kick your board up, bam, next thing you know, you're alive and you still have your front teeth. When you jump off a diving board, you can walk to the end like you're walking a plank in an old pirate movie and just fall off the end like a sack of potatoes, or you can kind of get a little bounce in your step, and when you get to the end of the board, you spring off the board, you do something crazy and look stupid anyway, but at least you had the momentum to give yourself the possibility of doing something other than just falling off. See, there's a parallel there. It might seem abstract, but all the things that I was talking about, you need a little speed, a little power, you need motion. You need to keep something in motion so that you can do something that you need that motion to complete. Boy, did I just confuse myself? But that's okay. So, learn how to throw the yo-yo down. Just don't put your hand out and let the yo-yo drop. I don't have necessarily what we call the perfect throwdown. I'm trying to stand in the lens of the camera here. But you want to just at least put a little juice on it. All right? And then I see the guys going like this. That, to me, you can do a bind like that, but that you need to be able to bring the string, get your finger, and rock the yo-yo back onto the string. And then when you cross the string and lock it, that's a bind, see? So I don't know where this comes from. I guess that's like real remedial stuff. I don't know. I guess I got past that stage because the people that I was dealing with were already more advanced. But once you lock the string, see, the timing has to be just right. See that? When you do a breakaway, you put some juice on it. Then when you do a bind, you have the string over, and lock it up. You gotta have enough juice left to get that bind. If you don't have any, you don't put the juice on the thing. See, I got this kind of crossing over, and you try to have a minimum amount. If you have a minimum amount of overlap, so you don't want to have like this much. You want to have less. If you have less overlap, see, I'm in the wind here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But you want to have a minimum amount of overlap when you lock the string. Like that. Here's the front one again. Forget this. Forget that. That's not a bind. Rock the yo-yo back over onto the string. Cross it over slightly as you draw up. Wind is weird on vines, huh? Damn. Anyway. You see, I'm putting a little bit of juice on. I'm getting a little bit of power on the sucker, you know, as opposed to just going like that and then going, hey man. And then when you have this much lap like that, then that's what you get. Just what I saw in the Danger Orange guy's video. Cool guy, but I mean, everybody starts. It looks like I'm still starting out the way this video's kind of hokey, but when you have that much overlap, no matter how you do it, when it locks up there, then you have all that loose stuff, and then trust me on something. If you like your front teeth like me, in a couple months I'll be 70 years old. I still have all my front teeth. That's a matter of generally good luck, good defense, and not smiling while I yo-yo, and not trying to lock up on a bad bind while I'm leaning into the yo-yo. Never put your face into your work, unless you're eating pie or a roast beef sandwich or something like that. Anyway, back to, I say anyway a lot, get used to it. That's one little problem that I have when I'm speaking. I'm not going to say it again though. Okay, a little juice on the thing. Forget this stuff. Forget that kind of bind. Get your finger, slide it down the string as you rock the yo-yo back. Cross it up a little bit. You cross the loop part over the string part, coming up on one, coming down on the other one. See that? I bring it over a little bit and it locks up. Jesus, I made that look easy. You're probably going, that's probably the best thing that guy does. You know what? You guys are probably right. That's the only trick that I actually know. Oh well, that's what happens when you get old.